What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody, let's go ahead. Let's talk about this. The Superman tickets on sale now trailer. Look, this thing hit today, and it is absolutely getting the job done where it needs to get it done. Listen, I know a lot of you guys are saying, nah, DA, this trailer didn't work for me. All right, there's a lot of cringy dialogue in it. The CGI is trash. I don't like the fact that Superman keeps getting his ass kicked and everything. But look, let me tell you, just with this chick right here, all right, this engineer chick, this is hitting the notes that it needs to hit with the general audience, all right? The general audience, the people that I've talked to about this trailer, all right, who I would consider normies, they are saying, what in the hell is this? This looks like this came straight up out of a comic book. You know, this chick with the little saw blade hands, who is this? This thing looks absolutely insane. And then that little speech from Luthor at the beginning where he's talking about like, yeah, I'm coming to kill everybody in your family. I'm going to kill that reporter that you like talking to. I'm going to kill everybody, da-da-da-da-da. And Superman is like, yeah, good luck with that. They were like, whoa, what is this movie about to be? This movie looks insane. That's what I heard all day long. So for everybody that thinks that this movie isn't going to do the numbers, listen, you and I are going to go and watch this. You going to watch it, I'm going to watch it. If you watch my channel, even if you're saying right now that you're not going to watch it, you're probably going to straw hat Luffy it. You know, you're going to go sail in the seven seas on the Going Merry. You're going to figure out a way to see this movie regardless, all right? But the general normies, they're intrigued by this because they've never seen Superman like this before. They have never seen a Superman like this, quite like this. You know, with all this is like the most like comic book trailer I've ever seen in my life, man. All of the stuff that's going on is strictly straight up out of a comic book. That's what everybody was telling me. Bro, this looks like this came out of a comic book. This little weird setup back here that Lex Luthor is looking at the Fortress of Solitude, they were like, man, what is this? You know, then there's somebody that's actually beating Superman up. Superman is taking blows. He's getting punched. What is going on here, bro? What's happening? People were hitting me up with questions all day long. I'm telling you, this movie is going to hit with the normies. That's why when I see this box office tracking, I'm like, yeah, I'm starting to believe that this 174 or this 175 million, yeah, this 175 million, this is legit. This actually might be a little low. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing hits $200 million opening weekend. I shit you not. Just because of the buzz that I'm hearing from people. And the fact is that, like I said, everything that's happening in this trailer, it's not a Superman that we've ever seen before. All right. Superman taking blows, getting blood on his mouth. We've seen that a little bit. All right. This Fortress of Solitude is great. This whole like alien look. Like, they're saying, like, what is this Superman that we're getting, man? This absolutely looks insane. This looks so different. Kaiju? Superman fights kaiju in comics, bro? Is that what's been going on? Yeah, man, it happens. This trailer hit all the notes, okay? It hit all the notes. This Ultraman stuff. Look, like this scene right here, like, I love this scene, man. I love this scene. People are talking about the CGI on this. Bruh, I love that. I love that. That felt like, again, straight out of a comic book. This looks like this could have easily been like a comic book panel, okay? Where you got Superman punching a dude and teeth flying out of his mouth, all right? You know, oh, it hit the camera, man. The normies ain't gonna care. The normies are like, this looks exciting. This looks different. This doesn't look like the comic book movies that we always got. And it's Superman. It's a character we know, but we don't really know this Superman. Who is Superman? Is this the Superman y'all be reading about in comics? And I was like, yeah, a lot of it is. Okay? A lot of it is. You know, he got like Crypto back here. Look, Crypto is back here fighting with him, flying around, fighting, throwing down with him. Like everybody, I'm telling you, man, I've been hearing nothing but praise about this thing. People can't wait till this comes out. The Guy Gardner, this moment right here with Ultraman, where he just kind of suplexes him and stuff. People was like, yo, this action looks like it's going to be insane, okay? And again, I give it to James Gunn, all right? I know I give James Gunn the blues, all right? I sweat this dude a lot, but look, James Gunn is proven time and time again that he beats the odds when it comes to all of this shit, all right? He absolutely beats the odds each and every time. You think about a dude that started with trauma, is now the president of DC Studios. Bro, he got that straight up out the mud. Nobody gave him that job. He earned it, all right? With his great writing, his ability to capture audiences with characters nobody's never heard of, and now he's deep diving into Superman. Bro, I'm all the way with this. All right, I'm all the way with this. Oh, why don't you talk about stuff you love? I'm talking about something I love right now. This shit right here, everything that was in this trailer, I was like, yo, this is dope. This is awesome. I'm telling you, man, you guys should have seen me earlier this morning. Man, I was absolutely going crazy, man. Yeah, when Luther is like, they chose him, let him die. I was like, what? This movie is going to be off the hook. If you're not ready for Superman, I'm telling you, you are missing out. I understand. This don't look like, oh, the dialogue is kind of whatever, all right? This trailer, you know, some of the cringe dialogue, some of the jokes, I didn't really like the joke or whatever. You know, that like little Mr. Terrific joke, where is it at? Where he comes up here, look, you notice I ain't playing no music because Warner Brothers copyrighted. But yeah, this little moment right here where Mr. Terrific, hey man, get up. He's like, what? Stop wasting time or whatever he said. And he says, no, I'm not wasting time. Like all these little jokes and everything. I get it, man. They are a little bit cringy. Sure. All right. This shit right here. This scene right here. Superman got full heat vision on flex, spinning around in circles, just zapping up. I'm assuming all of these, like maybe Ultraman clones that Lex put together or something like that. I'm assuming that's who he is. Tell me that shit ain't fucking hype. You a liar if that shit didn't get you pumped, you are a liar. All right. You are a straight up liar. So yeah, tickets went on sale today, obviously. And it just absolutely blew Pedro Pascal and all the rest of them cast. Actually, I shouldn't even say Pedro. All right. It's Fantastic Sue and the Three Amigos. He blew them away in the ticket sale battle. And they went on sale last week and he flew right past them. That's what this movie is going to take off like a rocket ship. I'm telling you right now, all right? Get ready. I got my tickets early. I'm probably going to see it 3 times. I'm probably going to see it on that opening night because I got my Amazon tickets on the 8th. I'm going to see it then. Then I'm going to watch it on the 10th, and I'm probably going to watch it on the 11th and on Friday. I am looking forward to this movie in the worst way, man. This shit looks like it's absolutely going to be amazing. Yeah. Fantastic Four don't have a chance. Fantastic Four has absolutely dropped the ball. They screwed it up. Kevin Feige's going to have to reset, all right? James Gunn just got to stay his ass out of the marketing. Man, he got to stay out of the marketing. He just got to let David Corenswet, Rachel Brosnahan, and Nicholas Hoult flex from here until when this movie comes out. This shit is absolutely wild. I don't know what it's going to do in the box office. This 175, I'm telling you, to me right now, it feels low. It feels like this should be the bottom, and it should be trending upwards to like 195, maybe even 200. This feels like this is going to be the blockbuster hit of the summer. I kid you not, man. Everything else just feels like same old, doesn't it? James Gunn feels like he's giving us something different with this one. This ain't going to be same old. This is going to be something new, something different. Let's see what other folks are saying about it. Kudos to the cinematographer for flying with him. Yeah, look, I heard a lot of people crapping on the cinematography, saying it looks a little bit like how it looked in The Flash, and it does. It absolutely does, and that's going to be a problem for a lot of people. I feel like, you know, the cinematography is going to be a weak point, but I think that with all the great cinematography that we got out of Zack Snyder's, you know, universe, the Snyderverse, and it looked absolutely amazing. All right. I think more people care about the story. I think more people care about the characters. And if the movie is solid, the characters are great, the story is great, they'll overlook the cinematography. All right. The cinematography won't necessarily elevate a bad story. You know, sometimes it will, but in this case, I think that the story and the characters are going to overpower any flaws that we see, and I think it's going to be dope. Time to watch this at 0.25 speed, man. You just want to live in it. I've seen it like 7 or 8 times. I haven't liked it yet, but I'm going to like it in a minute. A hero that acts like a good man is so rare these days. I miss that. That's my Superman. Yeah, Superman is a hero, all right? You know, doing the right thing in a world that doesn't think that heroism is a good thing. Like, man, that's going to hit hard with a lot of people. Superman being Superman brings a huge smile across my face. John Williams created the most iconic score one can associate with Superman. It is being used to continue Superman's adventures on the big screen is only fitting. I can't wait. A lot of people are saying this. Nothing better than watching a man and his dog save the world. Like, the crypto is really going to hit with a lot of audiences. It's really going to be amazing. Trailer 1, you have my curiosity. Trailer 2, you have my attention. Trailer 3, time to lock in. I was saying that before too. I was saying, oh, you have my curiosity. Now you got my attention. All right. It had my attention after that second trailer. I honestly didn't even need to see this trailer. I was already pumped after that last little 30-second spot. But bruh, this is absolutely wild, man. That heat vision while spinning was epic. That's straight up out of something you would expect in a comic book or a cartoon. And I don't know if we've ever seen it done quite that way. All right. With him just blasting multiple enemies all at once. That is an epic moment. You put that in the trailer. This is what the first trailer should have been. If the first trailer was like this, this would have been the only trailer they needed to drop. All right. Okay, that was absolutely incredible. Seeing all these comments and how much this character means to people is genuinely heartwarming. Make a move, Big Blue. I'm so ready for this move, bro. That line. Make a move, Big Blue. Trust me, this shit gives me the chills. This is straight up out of a comic book. This is the stuff that we used to read and watch when we was coming up as kids. This is Superman. I can't wait, man. I am so pumped up for this. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Are you ready for Superman? All right, because this trailer got me hyped. I really don't want to see any more trailers. They can slow down all the way with the trailers. The heat vision spinning is so comic accurate, just amazing. It is absolutely astonishing, man. Bruh, I cannot wait. I was sent here to make this world a better place. All of these quotes, man, everything that these guys are talking about. James Gunn may have just nailed it. And if he starts the DC universe off with something like this and everybody gets behind it, look out, all right? The MCU who? MCU who? Avengers Doomsday who? Avengers Doomsday is on borrowed time, all right? If this thing takes off, Avengers, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Kevin Feige, it's time to reboot, all right? Because y'all ain't going to be able to compete with this shit. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Go ahead, jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.